comes a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let's get to round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in finds the mark.
Sonic boom.
Still slugging it out here. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Trips him up.
Sonic boom.
Checks with a projectile. No good up high. Difficult situation for a throw. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Okay, creating some space here. Takes a trip. From up above. Sticks the combo. Checks him with the boom. Life lead opens up. Gets out of there with the backhand. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Rolls out the Soba. Holds out with the block. Blocks the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Checks them with the boom. Hopes with a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's solid anti-air? A super art? The super doesn't hit. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super! Taking no prisoners. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Gets the jump in. They block the overhead, and that attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Lots of aggression from both sides. All right, what's coming up next? Checks with a projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Solid combo. Throws him. What's next? Got their eye on the air. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 has depleted their drive. Just go. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances.
Round 2.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Rolls out the Soba. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Sonic boom. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. A quick breather. From upstairs. Checks him with the boom. Checks with a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Perfect boom. Close, solid puncher. Expect to see some added pressure here. Player 2 is working with a better game. Activates the super and may try to make something happen here. Hopes with a medium kick. Connects with the throw. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Big close. Was looking for that jump attack. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Still slugging it out here. No heavy. Trips them up. They trade. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Knockdown. Does a good job of pushing back. Checks him with a projectile. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out, but they can't squander this punish counter chance. Experiencing burnout. Sonic boom. So little life left. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Checks him with the boom. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Shows a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Checks with a medium kick. Oh, could be the start of something. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Who will capitalize on an opening first? That was a well-placed projectile. Player one with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Jumps in. Who's going to start things off? Jump. Checks him with the boom. Anti-air drops him. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury's coming out to play. Going in? Smart play with the throw. Denied! Keeps cool and locks him out. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Gets him with a Euro step. Medium kick. Perfect input. Execution is on point. Who's gonna take it? They gotta focus. Who will come out on top? They both do something. Can this drive bring them back? That risky jump in paid off. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Grabs and throws them away. Sonic boom. Was looking for that jump attack. Goes for the fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. The Fuha stalks to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Good anti-air. Wow, shut down. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. All right, what's coming up next? Projectile to try and change the situation. Gets them. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Sonic boom. Player 1 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side smash. Shows a medium kick. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Barely blocks the jump-in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big. He crowns them from above. Reads the jump-in perfectly. All in with a rush. Full super art gauge. Drives it back, misses. Fights back with authority. There's a drive impact. Dashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Immediate jump. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by fading something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Was looking for that jump attack. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Projectile to try and change the situation. Both fighters are barely alive. Sonic boom! Gotta be careful not to... They're going for the super art. Goes for the Sakai Fuazan. Vintage Jury. In there. Player 2 with a good start to the fight. But can they keep it up? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Did well to get the buff in there. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Grabs and throws them away. Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here. Both fighters planning something? They're in the corner and the beatdown conflicts. Still slugging it out at Feng Shui engine activation. They want to end this quick. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? Anticipated that throw. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. They're recovered. Perfect input. Execution is on point. What are you jumping in for? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Starts things off with a jump in. Jumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. Sonic boom. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. Good decision with that throw. Going in. All in with the rush. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. They're hurt big time. Keeps them out. Oh, here we the throw is denied. Quick medium poke. Scuff 'em. What are they gonna do? The pace quickens after trading hits. Sticks out a kick. Looks to take the win here. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Take a seat. Opens them right up. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Connects with the throw. Quick medium poke. Jumps up. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Oh, easy tech. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 holding on to that corner KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Grabs them. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Sonic boom. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Handle it there. You can't stop drive impacts. Checks them with the boom. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side flip. Doesn't miss a beat. Can they create an opportunity for them? Knock them out of the air. Crowns them from above. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Can't drive it back, misses. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Open anti-air into clutch. Let's loose a boom. This can lead to some big damage. Sonic boom. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Ooh, what a smart throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Oh, here we go. All in with the rush. This is a bad situation to be in. The jump in is denied. A real test of nerves here. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Player one with the rhythm owning that space. One of the closes in. Ugh, take a seat. Forward, are you kidding me? Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This could lead to some big damage. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes the chance to hurt him. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with Fireball. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Get some. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Projectile to try and change the situation. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Big opportunity now in this corner. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Connects with medium kick. Perfect boost. Full SA meters on deck. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Let's loose a boom. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. All in with a rush. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Both of them are low on health and are set up with the closes it out. Player two was an absolute beast in that match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks him with the boom. Throws a fireball. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Somersault kick stops them cold. Player one can't afford the stakes without that drive reach. Who will capitalize on an opening first? What'll happen, KO? Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jumping. Decides to buff up while they can. Oh wow, look at the damage they did. Fantastic work with that combo. Player two will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Risky up-close scrap still going. The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Sonic boom! Long-range fireball to break the silence. They exchange blows. Gets a risky buff in. Crowns him from above. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round.
That felt good, didn't it?
Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Player two drops him to half, closing the gap. Grabs him. Steps in for the throw. Still slugging it out here. Backs them into the corner. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Oh, easy tech. Did well to get the buff in there. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Knife lead opens up. The jump in, catch KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Pokes with a medium kick. A nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. Still scrapping for control of the space. Somersault kick stops them cold. Sonic boom. Jumps up. Gets the combo. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Feng Shui engine activation. They want to end this quick. Who's gonna take it? Back into the corner. What setup do they? Turns out. Player one crowns him from a closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starts things off with a jump in. Checks him with the boom. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink? Perfect execution with the anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Oh, here we go. Let's loose a boom. This is gonna hurt. Amazing. Links it. Gets the counter. Oh, engine's cranked. This could be trouble. Who's gonna take it? Are you kidding me? Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Let's loose a boom. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Checks him with the boom. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Throws him down. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Player one chases them down. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Knockdown. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Shows a medium kick. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Oh God, they were right to be on guard there. To come from the brink like that, what a comeback. Player two with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Sonic boom. That attack landed. Very slick with the combo. Hits them with a stop and block. Player two holds it, looking to impress with this super. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this?
That felt good, didn't it?
The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus KO. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Puts one in the pocket. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Oh, brushes off the throw. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Deftly shuts out the jump. Knockdown. Good anti-air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Solid combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The pressure is so intense here. They're at the center of the stage. What happens? KO! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Reverse spin kick? Big counter. Sticks the combo. They were right to be on guard there. Player two holding. Oh! There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler. Go on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical to deal the cash money damage they need. They return to center stage. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Boom! Gotta do better than that. Who's gonna take it? What are they? They're recovered. Uses their drive gauge. Impact squashed. They push their doesn't touch the throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sonic boom. No good up high. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Checks them with the boom. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Checks with a medium kick. Threads it cleanly. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Holds out with the block. Throws them. What's next? Shows a medium kick. Throws them to negate the block. That throw will do some good damage. Player, it's a good spot. Use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1, it brushes that off and keeps going. Yes, sir. One ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Taking stock. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Big counter. Sticks the combo. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks with a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. So fight. Burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Dashes up. Now they can use drive. Just tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Going in, wrong critical. What's gonna happen? Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 1 flipping the script with that turnaround super. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Uses the parry to deal with that projectile. Still plenty of time left. Lots of foo-hop bang that connects with the throw. A quick breather. Drive gauge management here is going to be all in with the rush. It'll be interesting to see how they decide. Solid anti-air. Sonic Blade to steal a turn. What are they gonna do? They push their way out of the corner. Boom! A jump? The drive impact doesn't work. Nets the counter. Crowns him from above. What now? A real test of nerves here. Looking adds a bit of OD spice. Fights back with authority. Getting it all on the drive rush. This is it. Oh, engine's cranked. This could be trouble. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. I can't. Are you serious? Double KO. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Checks him with the boom. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? What are they thinking here? Still slugging it out here. Okay, they trade hits. Does a good job of pushing back.
Here we go.
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player one can't use any more drive without burning out. Taking stock. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. One chance here may end this match. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Sonic boom! Lays them out with the overhead. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. That's how you close it out. What a beast! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Shows the medium kick. Knew the throw was coming. Sonic Blade to fish for a reaction. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Here comes a big combo. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Amazing! Oh, putting the cherry on top. Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
That felt good, didn't it?
Couldn't finish them off. Can they flatline them? Player two was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Close with a medium kick. Solid combo. Decent damage. What's next? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a trip. That drive impact doesn't get through. Great work finding the opening. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Player two is maintaining the corner position for KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Checks him with the boom. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Sonic boom. The exchange blows. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. A quick breather. There's a change of sides. Checks with a medium kick. Rolls out the Sobot. Shows the medium kick. Their life is hanging by a thread. In there! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Grabs and throws them away. Poke throws them. Let's loose a boom. This is gonna hurt. What's next? Dangerous range here. Ooh, you forward rush. Oh, the throw connects. Pokes with the kick. Jump. Anticipated that throw. Player two is in a very good spot. Turns out. Player one is in crowns him from above. Oh, here we go. Reads the jumper perfectly. Perfect boom with finesse. A real test of nerve. No! Critical art out? Dangerous range. Will this super art do anything? Player 1 can't use any drive moves. The bear recovered. Oh, what's this? Who's coming out on top? Are you kidding me? Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. All the throw connects. Perfect boom. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Neither of them willing to back off here. Decent return on that combo. Good choice converting into the combo. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Projectile to try and change the situation. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The jump-in is denied. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some snaps back and hits hard with the 10th inning. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their occupancy. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Gets the combo. Can they create an opportunity for solid anti-air? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna cut? Burnout activates. Checks them with the boom. Gotta do better than that. What are they gonna do? Are we gonna see a cup drive rush to keep it going? Perfect boom. Oh, could be the start of something. Nice fireball. 20 seconds left on the clock. Now they can use drive. Both fighters are playing with a full deck of drive. They need to show them. Oh, engine's cranked. This could be trouble. Connects with the throw. Oh, bends it on the fireball. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Start meets them air. Perfect input on the sonic boom. Jump drops them hard. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Catches them out. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh man, this is a scary range. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Sonic blade to steal a turn. Player 2, this could lead to some big damage. Only 50% life left. Turns him from above. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space, adds a bit of OD spice. Quick medium poke. Throws! Oh my god. Rushes in? They were sitting on their meter for this super art. They are done! Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. A jump drops him hard. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Oh! The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Life lead opens up. No more drive gauge. Projectile to try and change the situation. Not having the cross-up. Holds out with the block. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Hits them with a stop and pop. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Takes the opponent out, snaps back, and hits hard with a Tensei in. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2 in dire. How will they utilize this? Got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Let's loose a boom. Zones with the fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Checks him with the boom. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Oh, cancel that live subscription. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sonic boom. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player 2 chases him down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Checks him with the boom. Checks with a medium. Perfect boom. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Not much drive gauge to work with for both fighters here. Does a good job of pushing back. Critical point of the match. No time to second guess yourself. Sonic boom. Burnout activates. Player 2 KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checks them with the boom. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 needs to use the brush that off and keep going. That combo did decent damage. KO.
Final round. Fight.
Immediate jumping. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on them. Leans on the flash kick to get them out of a jam. Player 2 makes it look easy. Perfect gauge management. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. A jump clutch, clutch anti-air. Excellent read. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
That felt good, didn't it?
It doesn't kill. They're still in this. Player 2 with the wrist hits the drive. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Distantly just closes it out. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Overhead, but it won't work. They trade hits. Good job blocking the jump-ins. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? Oh! Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Taking stock. Jumps up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Checks him with the boom. Jumps. What's the next move? This is a critical point of the round with KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hits them with a stop and block. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps in. Side switch in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Quick breather. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Checks with a medium kick. Goes for the jump-in. Both fighters planning something? Avoids getting set up with the jump-in. Scrap reads the jump-in perfectly. Uses their ground gauge. Medium kick hits. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. Drive rush. Doesn't touch the throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak